Okay, this video here are names, first names, and last names of cousins of mine, of our family and me. I cannot tell you if they were first, second, third, or fourth, or fifth, or so on and so on. But I can assure you that they are my cousins. I can tell you the city and state that they live, but not the address. All right, here are some of the names. Hopefully, some of my new founded cousins will recognize some names and help you out and help maybe put it together or which ancestor is our common ancestor. All right. First name Florentino P. Garza, Deer Park, Texas. Jaime Salerano Garza, Victoria, Texas. Jesus P. Jesus P. Garza, Victoria, Texas. Jaime C. Garza, Victoria, Texas. Joaquin Rafael Garza, Victoria, Texas. Joe Oren Garza, Humboldt, Texas. Juan Domingo Garza, San Antonio, Texas. Maria F. Garza de la Garza, Goliad, Texas. Mary Frances Garza, Austin, Texas. Mary Jane Garza, Brownsville, Texas. Naomi P. Garza, Goliad, Texas. Ruby Garza, Goliad, Texas. Viola Garza, Victoria, Texas. Jesus Garza Jr., Portland, Oregon. Leroy G. Gomez, Oceanside, California. Rudy Gomez, Austin, Texas. Antonio Gomez Jr., San Antonio, Texas. Francisco A. Gonzalez, Brownsville, Texas. Maria Reina Hinojosa Gonzalez, Brownsville, Texas. Margaret M. Groomer, Del Rio, Texas. Gloria Alvarez Guerrera, Brownsville, Texas. Charles Anthony Harrison, Brownsville, Texas. Wow. Esclosian Harrison, Brownsville, Texas. I hope I pronounced it right. Henry L. Harrison, Joliet, Florida. I'm not sure if I pronounced that name right. Hialeah. Mary Elizabeth Harrison, Brownsville, Texas. Adolfo Hernandez, Far, Texas. Jose Alberto Hernandez, Far, Texas. Virginia Hernandez, Mountain View, California. Agustin Hernandez Jr., Far, Texas. Joe Hinojosa, Houston, Texas. Manuel Ricardo Hinojosa, Santa Clara, California. Rachel G. Hinojosa, San Antonio, Texas. Romero V. Hinojosa, Anaheim, California. Patricia Ana Hinojosa, Houston, Texas. Andrew Jimenez, Bay City, Texas. Anthony Jimenez, Van Verlick, Texas. Hold on. I got a whole bunch more names here. Hopefully this will ring a bell to some of you. Alexander Jimenez Jr., Bay City, Texas. Alexander Jimenez Sr., Bay City, Texas. Rafaela Hinojosa Lino, Brownsville, Texas. Jose Lozano, Bay City, Texas. Ruben R. Lozano, Liberty, Texas. Laila Jean Luna, Brownsville, Texas. Carolina Martinez, Modesto, California. Virginia G. Martinez, Goliad, Texas. Maria Rosa Molina, Orangeville, Texas. Orange, Texas, I'm sorry. Cecilia Hinojosa Morales, Edinburgh, Texas. Deborah Cortez Morales, Richmond, Texas. Maria Gloria Morales, Far, Texas. Dorothy Lynn Peña, Port Isabel, Texas. Gutierrez Julia Hinojosa Peña, San Jose, California. Sylvia Chapman, I can't read the other name. San Antonio, Texas. Victoria A. Gonzalez Place, Lafayette, North Carolina. Alberto H. Ramirez, San Juan, Texas. Herman Ramirez, Pharr, Texas. Lebrino Hinojosa Rodriguez, Bay City, Texas. And they are related to their descendants of relationship great granddaughter of, I can't make the name. I wish I could make the name. Ramiro Rodriguez, Lane City, Texas. Rita Cortez Rodriguez, Houston, Texas. Pedro H. Rodriguez Jr., Bay City, Texas. Maria del Rosario Álvarez Sánchez, Mercedes, Texas. Consuelo Hinojosa Solís, Roseburg, Texas. Alicia Parro Trujillo, Corpus Christi, Texas. Josephine Chapman, I can't make out the name, it's faded. Austin, Texas. Pauline A. Vela, San Antonio, Texas. Luadres Ramirez, Brownsville, Texas. Esther G. Reyes, Fanning, Texas. Maria Mirales Reyes, Rio Bravo, Tamaulipas, Mexico. Margarita R. Rico, Pharr, Texas. Libriano Hinojosa Rodriguez, Bay City, Texas. Ramiro Rodriguez, Lane City, Texas. Pedro H. Rodriguez Jr., Bay City, Texas. Maria de Rosario Álvarez Sánchez, Mercedes, Texas. I think I mentioned that earlier. Maria Consuelo Hinojosa Solís, Roseburg, Texas. Ruby Hernandez Solís, John Paul Álvarez, Fort Worth, Texas. Alicia Alparro Trujillo, Corpus Christi, Texas. Josephine, I believe I said that already, Chapman, Austin, Texas. Pauline A. Vela, San Antonio, Texas. Hilda G. Velázquez, Victoria, Texas. Lydia A. Villarreal, Cuero, Texas. Inez Barron, Lane City, Texas. Lucy Ann Harrison Bautista, Brownsville, Texas. Guadalupe Hinojosa Benitez, Westlaco, Texas. Estela H. Cantu, Odessa, Texas. Elida G. Cabrejal, Golia, Texas. Alejandro Chapman, Brownsville, Texas. Charles Chapman, Huntsville, Texas. Frank Pedro Chapman, San Antonio, Texas. Joe Chapman, Brownsville, Texas. Bear with me for a minute. Okay. I believe I mentioned his names already. How about Daniel Alvarez, Fort Worth, Texas? Elida Abrillo, Austin, Texas. Let me see what else I find here. Michael Lee Cortez, Rosenberg, Texas. Federico Anthony Cortez Jr., Rosenberg, Texas. Lydia A. Gonzalez, Tucson, Arizona. Benitez, Beatriz Hinojosa Diaz, Raymondsville, Texas. Irene Abreu Martinez Escobedo, Sanger, Texas. Felix Flores, Miami Springs, Florida. Consuelo, Houston, Texas. Guadalupe Reyes, Brownsville, Texas. These are only some of the names. Virginia C. Martinez Goliat. I believe I said his name. Maria Rosa Molina, Orange, Texas. I believe I said his names already. Some of his names may be repeated. I'm not sure. Victoria A. Gonzalez Place, Flyweight, North Carolina. Yes, I did remember that one. Okay, here. Yes. Some of his names repeat themselves. Let's see here. How about, did I say Adolfo Hernandez, Far, Texas? Jose Alberto Hernandez, Far, Texas. I think I said these names already. And I'll explain to you how I got these names. All right. Virginia Hernandez, Mountain View, California. I don't know if I mentioned her. Virginia Hernandez, Mountain View, California. And did I mention Jose Hinojosa, Houston, Texas? Raquel G. Hinojosa, San Antonio, Texas. Romero V. Hinojosa, Anaheim, California. Patricia Eddie Hinojosa, Houston, Texas. I believe I mentioned some of these names already. All right. Bear with me. Okay. I'm going to mention to you how I got these names here. Years ago, I'm going to say the early 80s or late 70s, maybe early 80s. There was a private investigator looking for my dad. And they even mentioned his name on the news back in Texas when we used to live in Texas. And I saw it. They were looking for my dad. So I went home and I told my dad, Dad, they're looking for you. Here's the phone number you got to call. And it was a private investigator. He put out an ad on the news. Well, they were looking for my dad because my dad was one of the oldest living survivors, a descendant of Jose Marcelo Hinojosa. If you can read the story on Google of who he was and what he did. And there was supposed to be some land that belonged to him and to his descendants, which is my father was one of them, the oldest living survivor descendant. So that investigator had already had all these names, trying to contact a lot of people, because one descendant was trying to get a lawsuit to get the mineral rights to that land, and we found out who it was. So anyway, I'm gonna make a long story short. This was dropped and was not pursued any further, for reasons that I cannot go into. So the investigator and the lawyer who was in charge of this case did all the research of all the descendants of him, and they all are related to us. And this is how the names came, Besides, there's other families with familiar names that are not on this list. And they're still my cousins because somewhere down the line, they weren't found. So, like I said, I couldn't tell you the addresses of the family names that I mentioned, but I did name the city and the states. And hopefully some of you recognize the names of the city and states. Maybe they are great grandparents of yours, or grandparents of yours, or great great aunts, or great great uncles, or who knows what. Or maybe they're close to you. But if you do recognize them, let me know. I'm going to post this video on YouTube and on Facebook. And it's going to say, I love my cousins. Anyway, thank you very much for taking the time to view my video and hit subscribe. And when I did my DNA, I did other videos on there that say, like, and I'm going to play it again. We found out that we're Native Americans. I just don't know what tribe. Through family members, we're told that we're Apache. Other family members are Yaqui, and other family members are Navajo. So I'm just assuming maybe we're a mix of the several tribes. Maybe they mix. Who knows? I don't know. But I am Native American, and I take pride in that. I love that I'm a Native. I take pride of my people and who I am. But anyway, again, thank you everyone, and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye bye.